Two sadistic brothers, aged just 10 and 11 at the time, have been jailed for an indeterminate term for brutally torturing and sexually humiliating two other young boys. They'll serve a minimum of 5 years, but are likely to spend much longer in jail, as both are considered such a serious risk to society. Their parents may also now face prosecution. Sky's Tom Parmenter reports.
The undergrowth that gave cover to this crime has now been cut back. What happened here has been revealed. The brothers responsible now punished. The families of their victims, who cannot be identified, still cannot comprehend what their sons were forced to go through.
We have found the last 9 months to have been an extremely difficult and testing time. Hearing the evidence in court during these past 3 days has also been deeply upsetting for us all.
It began on a Saturday afternoon last April. A 9-year-old boy and his 11-year-old uncle were playing here. They were approached by 2 other boys, not much older than them, who lured them away. Unprovoked, they then started hitting them and then subjected them to an hour and a half of sadistic torture. As they led them away over wasteland, the violence escalated. They filmed some of it on their mobile phone. Here they were beaten with sticks, made to eat nettles, attacked with knives and bricks. They were also forced to simulate sex. The ordeal culminated with them dropping a sink on the head of one of their victims. When they were asked in court why they stopped, they said they were tired. Their arms were aching. Mr. Justice Keith described the brothers' crimes as truly exceptional during a lengthy sentencing at Sheffield Crown Court. The fact is that this was prolonged, sadistic violence for no reason other than that you got a real kick out of hurting and humiliating them. Afterwards, the younger victims staggered to the nearest street for help. When police reached the stream, they found the other boy on the brink of death.
It was in and out of consciousness. He was seriously injured, really seriously injured. There was a lot of blood. He didn't have much clothes on, so obviously it was April time, it was extremely cold. Like I say, his injuries were terrible, and his main concern was to see how the lad was. We didn't know whether he was conscious at that time, whether he was even alive at that time.
To say the brothers come from a broken home doesn't really encapsulate the full extent of their damaged upbringing. 2 of 7 children, their mother and violent father, gave up their parental responsibilities. The boys were placed into foster care, but their foster parents couldn't cope, and the boys quickly became known here as notorious troublemakers. They'd even beaten up another young boy a week before. The report into the pair says there were many opportunities to stop them. The warnings went far beyond the family home. Every one of them missed by the authorities.
Once those children had become of 10 years of age, we did everything we could to put them into the criminal justice system where the evidence existed, and we did that on several occasions.
The court decided that the 2 boys responsible, now aged 11 and 12, cannot be named, as it would hinder their rehabilitation. It's likely their names will never publicly be known. Their crime, though, will serve as a stark warning to those who protect children and the dangers of ignoring dysfunctional behaviour. Tom Parmenter, Sky News, Edlington.